1.5 million years ago, the real life of our ancestors. A raw world full of danger and discovery. Earth was a wild and untamed place. Dense forests, vast open savannas, rivers teeming with crocodiles, and skies filled with vultures. The climate was shifting, cooling and warming in cycles, and early humans had to constantly adapt. Life wasn't easy, but it was deeply connected to nature in ways we can barely imagine today. Tribal life and survival. Early humans like Homo erectus lived in small kin-based groups, usually 20 to 50 individuals. These tribes had no formal leadership, but respect was likely given to the elder hunters or those with the best memory of landscapes, water sources, and seasonal food patterns. Roles were shared. Men often hunted large game, while women gathered edible plants, nuts, and roots, and took care of young children. Children learned by doing, watching elders, and practicing survival skills from a very young age. Every member of the group was essential. There was no luxury of laziness. Cooperation meant survival. Mastering fire, humanity's superpower. One of the greatest revolutions of this time was the control of fire. This was a total game-changer. It allowed tribes to cook meat, making it safer and easier to digest. Fire extended the day, keeping the darkness and predators at bay. It became a central part of life, a place for warmth, bonding, and maybe the earliest storytelling. Fire helped create the first homes, not buildings, but circles of safety, where life happened. Hunting, courage and cooperation. Hunting was brutal and dangerous. Spears were primitive. There were no arrows or traps yet. It required patience, endurance, and teamwork. Homo erectus were persistence hunters. That means they ran animals down in the heat until the prey collapsed from exhaustion, an incredible feat of stamina. They could track for hours, reading footprints, broken twigs, and even animal droppings. When they caught something big like a warthog or antelope, it was a community event. The food was shared. Nothing was wasted. Brain growing brains, growing culture. With fire and meat fueling their bodies, brains grew, and with that came imagination, memory, and a sense of self-awareness. Toolmaking got more advanced, with sharper edges and planned shapes. They may have started to decorate objects, use simple body markings, or even express early forms of art. They might not have had religion as we know it, but they surely felt awe. They watched the stars, felt fear during storms, and probably sensed a mystery in life and death. Dealing with death. Evidence shows that early humans cared for the sick and buried the dead. That means they had empathy and possibly rituals. They may not have had gods or written language, but they likely had beliefs, maybe about the afterlife, ancestors, or spirits in the natural world. The beginning of us. These early humans may not have had smartphones or skyscrapers, but step deep into the heart of wild East Africa, where ancient traditions still live strong. In this breathtaking journey, we follow Shaba and Dudukwi, two wise elders from the Hadzabe tribe, as they lead a full-circle experience of survival, family, and flavor. With handmade bows, poison-tipped arrows, and generations of tracking knowledge, the hunt begins in the early morning light. It's not just about the kill, it's about connection to nature, respect for the animal, and the skills passed down through time. After a successful hunt, the real magic unfolds around the fire. The Hadzabe family gathers to prepare a delicious bush-cooked meal, fresh meat grilled on open flames, wild roots pounded and steamed, and everyone joining hands to help. This is a wild feast, Hadzabe style, no electricity, no modern tools, just earth, flame, and tradition. Children laugh, elders share wisdom, and every bite is made with love and history. What you'll see in this video. Traditional hunting with bow and arrow. Tribal cooking methods using fire and stone. A beautiful family mealtime in the wild. The spirit of unity and survival in the bush. Watch until the end to feel the joy as the tribe eats under the open sky, surrounded by the sounds of nature. This isn't just food, this is life, culture, and heart.
Kaya upo bendi.
Step into the heart of ancient Africa, a land where the sun rises over endless savanna, where time slows down, and where life is still guided by the earth, the sky, and ancestral wisdom. In this rare and powerful episode, we take you deep into the wild with the Hadza Christian, one of the last remaining hunter-gatherer tribes on Earth. This isn't just a video, it's a window into a way of life that has existed for tens of thousands of years. Our journey begins with Shaba, an elder in the tribe. His face is carved with the stories of 1,000 sunrises. He doesn't speak much, he doesn't need to. Every step he takes into the bush, every glance at the ground, every breath he takes is connected to something far deeper, ancestral instinct. Armed with nothing but a handmade bow, arrows dipped in natural poison, and his unmatched tracking skills, Shaba leads us on a hunt for a massive antelope. The land is dry, quiet, tense. Footprints in the dust. A broken twig. A breeze shifts. And then, a shot fired with ancient precision. The antelope falls. But this is not just hunting, it's respect. Before the meat is touched, the tribe honors the animal with silence and gratitude. Nothing is wasted. Everything is shared. Then comes the feast. In the heart of the wild, a fire is built from scratch. The antelope is prepared using sharpened stones and ancestral tools. Wild herbs, roots, and gathered ingredients are stirred into bubbling pots. The meat is grilled over open flames, crackling with aroma and smoke. The women pound fufu by hand, using wooden mortars passed down for generations. All around, the tribe gathers. Children help where they can. Elders sit and share wisdom. Laughter floats on the wind. A simple campfire becomes a dining hall under the stars. The first bite, juicy, smoky, rich with flavor and history. Shared by hand, eaten with smiles, no plates, no rules, only love. This is nourishment for the body and the spirit. In a world racing toward convenience, this moment reminds us of the beauty of slowing down, of earning a meal, of living close to the land and to each other. Watching the Hadza eat together is more than just satisfying, it's moving. It's raw, real, and sacred. This is how life was meant to be, wild, connected, and deeply joyful. If you've ever wondered what true freedom looks like, if you've ever wanted to taste life the way it was thousands of years ago, this is your chance. Watch, feel, learn, and be inspired.
No.